What's going on, everyone? It's Corey here from the Break Evens, giving you another FPL video today. And the international break is over, so we're heading into game week 12, I believe it is. So, what's going to happen in this one? Obviously, I did the review of game week 11 last week. This week, I will be going through my transfers, um, basically, and then getting it rated by the algorithm on Fantasy Football Hub. So, nice, short, sharp one today, which is good. Before I get started, um, I have been doing a Chelsea Football Club manager mode on FC25 over on Twitch, and all those episodes have been uploaded to YouTube. I've had two out so far, the full streams unedited. So if you're a fan of FIFA or FC as it's known, and manager mode, make sure you go check that out because it's been an absolute blast so far. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. But if you want to keep up with the Twitch streams, make sure you follow the Break Evens on Twitch. And you can get that link on Twitter/X at BreakEvensPod, on Facebook, the Break Evens, and here on YouTube in those comment and description sections. It's at the Break Even, so make sure you do that. I still haven't created the Break Evens Big Bash League yet. I will get around to that, don't you worry, and we'll be posting my updated team. But with that all done, let's get into the pod and let's look at my transfers and my thoughts heading into game week 12. So here we have it, the team that I sort of played around with a little bit looking into this week. So I'll quickly run through the team. So Edison at top, up top at the moment. Aiden Ori, Trent, who is looking very unlikely with that hamstring. I will wait to see on any news on him. Porro against City. We've got Embuemo, who is fine. Don't know why it has the triangle up there. He's fine. Mo Salah, Palmer. Again, he's fine. He will play. Smith Rowe, Cunha, Raul, and Solanke at the moment, with Rogers, Aina, and Lewis on the bench. So, what am I going to do? We'll go click on transfers. And so I'm going to keep Embuemo and Palmer. And I think Trent, if he misses this week, it'll be the only week he'll miss, and then he'll be back. So I'm not going to transfer him out. What I did look to do, if I just quickly have a look here, is I'm going to get rid of Edison. Now, as I said in the last video, if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out, is I don't want to double up on the Man City defense. I don't like it right now. They are just conceding. Their fixtures at the moment aren't the best. They're out of form, a lot of injuries. I don't feel like trusting the Man City defense at the moment and doubling up. So Edison is going to go. Just quickly, I've got one free transfer. Obviously, I just got rid of Edison, so it says 0, but I do have one free transfer, and I feel like I will be taking a hit this week. So in will be David Raya. Up against Forest, who have been a good side this season, but the reason I'm getting him is because of these fixtures here. I think most of these games, they have a higher chance of getting a clean sheet. So Raya will be coming in, and I just want to see how that Arsenal defense is going before I think about doubling up. So this is one of the cheaper ways into that Arsenal defense. Another cheap way in is if we go to defenders quickly. Defenders, and we'll sort by. You know what? We'll just go here. Arsenal defenders. Ben White is out for 8 to 10 weeks. So if you wanted a cheaper way into that defense, you have Timber here, who should and looks most likely to take Ben White's spot. And he is 0.5 and 0.6 cheaper than Gabriel and Saliba, and 0.1 cheaper than Raya. So that is a cheaper way into that Arsenal defense if you wanted to do that. Now looking, so I said I'm going to keep Trent. I'm going to keep Lewis for now. Aina will stay. Aitnori will stay. Porro is someone who could be on the chopping block. My midfield will be staying as is. I think that is one of the most primed midfields you can get. Depending on what your team is, you could have a Rogers or a Smith Rowe up to a Saka, then have Salah, Palmer, Saka, and Buemo, and then one of those guys there as well. Obviously, that's better, but it does cost a lot. So I'm very happy with this midfield. Cunha and Raul, Jimenez, I'm happy with. So Slanky. So really, it's between the two Tottenham players, and I think I might be getting rid of Solanke just because I think there is a cheaper option which could help me in further weeks. So I will be taking a 4-point hit, but I'm fine with that. So potentials: Chris Wood, um, Arsenal and City there 2 out of the next 3 weeks. And he'll be forced to play this week. I'm not liking that. So that's why I'm not going with Wood, even though he's one of the best forwards at the moment. I will not be going there. We'll have a look at Evan Nilsson, got a Brighton and Wolves, and the Spurs game, which he could still score in because Spurs defense is a bit shaky. And he has a good run here. So someone who's nailed on. How's he been going of recent? 4 returns in the last 4 weeks, 6 in the last 5. Had a slow start to the season. So definitely could be an option at 5.9. Strand Larson, I'm not going in because I already have Mateus Cunha. The other one is João Pedro for Brighton. Look at this run. And he's just back from injury. He scored 11 points against City. If he's fit, he's probably the primed target, I will say. So do I want to go with everyone else, or do I want to go a point of difference? And I'm going with the crowd just at the moment, just because I'm still climbing the ranks. I feel like my team has taken shape the last couple weeks, and I'm really liking where the team's heading. So I think it's a little bit early to play that risky pick. So I will be going João Pedro. Now, I'm not going to confirm these tonight, just because I still want to see news on Trent and, as I said, Mbeumo and Palmer. I'm 99.9% certain that they're fine. So I'm happy there. But what I will do is I will pick the team around these. So I just need to remember Slanky for Pedro and Edison for Raya. So I don't think it really changes a whole lot. So Raya will be here. So he's going to obviously still be there. Aitnori and Porro. These guys, that's staying the same there. So what I might look to do is actually Rogers for... Well, actually, hang on. No. I'm going to go... and if Trent is not playing, then Rogers is first on the list and he will take his spots. So that's how I'm going to have to play, because I can't swap them, because you can't play two at the back. So really my only decision is, do I want Porro or Lewis on field? I'm going to have to see the probability for Lewis starting. Seeing that there was an international break, he should be good to go. So he probably will start, but we'll have to wait and see. So that's how it's going to line up. So Edison will be David Raya, and Solanke will be João Pedro. And if Trent plays, then if it's rumored that he's going to play, Lewis will come off for Rogers. If he doesn't play, actually, I should probably just do that anyway. You know what? I'm going to do that anyway. Oh, no, I can't. So Lewis is going to play. And if Trent doesn't play, Rogers comes on, I believe. Or does he not come on because he's not a defender? I forgot how it works, if I'm being honest. But anyway, we'll move to captain. I think Mo Salah will be the captain, and I'm probably going to vice captain Cole Palmer. If Cole Palmer is not playing, I will vice captain either Mbeumo. I'll vice captain Mbeumo. So that's how it's going to look for game week 12. So let's take this team onto Fantasy Football Hub and see what the algorithm says. So I'll quickly switch over here. I've had the team lined up with the changes there. So I'm going to analyze team, and it says a 92 out of 100. So obviously not the best, but still has potential to score very well. It'll all depend on availabilities, the captain choice, and do I make the right decision with Lewis or Porro? Basically, what's going to come down to. Let me just check quickly what time the lockout is, because I know a few people have been locked out by surprise. So it's for Australians, Saturday the 23rd of November at 10 o'clock, which means it must be 11:30 game start. So make sure all your transfers and captains and everything are updated by 10 o'clock Saturday night for Australia. Other countries, do your research on times, but you're usually pretty good and up to date with that. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be a quick one. So that's going to actually do it for today. So before I sign off, don't forget at the break evens on Twitch. I'm actually going to I'm going to record a manager mode now. So the episode 2 will be uploaded, and episode 3 will be coming in the next coming days. So keep an eye out for that. Same with BBL. I'm going to do it. I've just been super busy. I apologize. But thank you all again for watching and listening to this FPL video. Make sure you find me on all socials at Twitter/X at BreakEvensPod, on Facebook, The Breakevens, and here on YouTube, of course, The Breakevens. Like, follow, subscribe to all of those. Good luck for game week 12. And until next time, it's bye for now.